Hey y'all, this is Charlotte at MinusReviews.net, and we have here the Brieftons chopper blender slicer grater thingy. And let me zoom in and I'll show you one piece at a time. This right here is the lid that goes on top, and this is what powers your thing, is you pulling on that little handle like a lawnmower. Of course, I only got one hand working right here, but it actually pulls out like 6 or 8 inches. So yeah, it's kind of like starting a lawnmower. And the way this works, you see the little gears on the inside there. When you put this on top, they line up with the blades and stuff that you have, and then you can see the gears moving a little bit. Of course, when you get a full pull, they completely rotate around and then some. So anyhow, that's how the actual power of this thing works. What you have here is 2 compartments, and they each hold over 2 cups. And then there's a divider thing in the middle. Cool part is that lifts out. So you can either do one giant mass of something, or you could chop your onions over here and your peppers over there because you like your onions finer. So when your peppers get done, you just pull that blade out, set it off to the side, put your lid back on, and continue going with this, pulling your lawnmower thing, and chop those onions as fine as you want. So the other thing that comes with this, for this lawnmower handle pulling lid thing, is the blender blades. And the best thing I can think to use those for is the protein and nutritional drinks, because everybody I know that uses them, they turn into a big glob when you put your fluid in with it, whether you do it before or after, it doesn't matter. And then they go to the health stores and buy those shaker cups that are just some cheesy flexible plastic with a spring thing inside that jiggles around, that supposedly breaks up that clump of powder. And it does okay. This thing here, you can do 2 drinks for you and your workout partner, or you can take this middle piece out and, of course, use both mixer paddles as you want, as you please, whatever's easiest for you and whichever way you choose. Of course, you just, again, throw the top on, and you can see them just a little bit that I can pull that. You can see those things moving. So anyhow, if you decide you don't want to chop or blend, you have the other option here, and this would be the mandolin slicer lid. And as you can see on the back, it just that green part pops in and out. Kind of nice that it's green so you don't get confused. And to do that, you just pull up on this, and you see it's starting to lift. I'm not going to pop it all the way out because I'm working with one hand here. So anyhow, but this is like if you want to shred your cheese. And here's the grater. You can see the little bumpy deals on that for if you're making like coleslaw or carrot salad or whatnot. This blade here is for julienne. And this one here is just for your regular old slicing, like if you're making fried potatoes or something. And as you can see, I mean, it's not paper thin, but it's not really very thick, which is kind of the way I like it. And then as you slice, everything falls down inside this container. You don't have it, you don't have to dirty other plates or dishes. Plus, you don't have things flying, like if you're doing cucumbers, they're not hitting that and then rolling away because they're all contained inside this thing right here. And the best part, of course, you have the hand protection. Y'all see those pointy things coming down there? And when you do this, if your item's big, I always hold it with my hand because it's more stable than trying to balance this on top and everything else. So if you have a big thing that you have control of, you go back and forth like this with your block of cheese or whatever the heck it is you're grating. Well, when you start getting down there a bit, you just jab this in, whether it's potatoes, onions, cheese, whatever. You jab this in, and it goes back and forth. And then you see there's railings that this fits in when you get down low enough, and bam, it hits that and it stops because it's time to quit slicing. And whatever you got left on them pointy things, you can do whatever you want with. So anyhow, I love this safety feature, and it is very sturdy. I don't have to worry about this breaking because there's nothing worse than working a mandolin and yeah, you slice them fingers or knuckles. So anyhow, this is the Brieftons chopper blender slicer grater and all the little pieces. And this is Charlotte with MyHonestReviews.net, and y'all have a good day.